our new culvert working. Getting all the water away. Look at how much water. So much water. It's just a flood. It's crazy. You'll see where it's coming out. It's on that side of the lane too. March 14th today. There it's coming out. Wild. They did a good job with those culverts. Any other year our lane would have been gone. It's all running down into the field. It's 16 degrees in here. It's March 14th and the fans are running. See that? They're all on. The curtains are all down. It's nice and bright in here. Still got a mound of snow out there. It's gradually going down. And you can see the temperature up here. Cows are getting milked. We had to turn the water on more often on the collector robot because the floors were getting dry and slippery. So we have it running with water every single time it goes now. Still might have to groove the floors, we're not sure. This is what the pack looks like in the middle of the day on day 3. It was worked this morning. Cows are pretty comfortable. With the fans on, we're hoping we can make it last. We've been doing sawdust every 3rd day a lot of the time. It's supposed to last 5 days, but we thought maybe over the winter, that's why it wasn't. Cows are staying pretty clean. If they are dirty, it's because they came from our other farm as heifers from a straw pack barn, and it's harder to keep them cleaner there, especially this year. It's just been a rough time for doing chores this year. But you can see like this cow over here, she's nice and clean. If they do get dirty, the sawdust cleans them up pretty quickly. So we're just enjoying the breeze from the fans, having a nice snooze. Some of them are up eating, and it's all pretty good today. Had some people out looking at the barn and they enjoyed seeing it, so yeah. This is how I clean up after they've put sawdust in the barn, just to keep the dust away from the feed before the winter goes. For some reason it seems worse today. I think because it's drier out now that it's warmer. So then later on I'll just go with a broom and I'll just broom that into a pile and throw it into the pen. It's nice dry stuff. Yeah. Someone suggested that. I think it was the Lely tech. Emma suggested getting a leaf blower, and my son had one and we weren't using it anyway, so it works pretty good instead of brooming it all. So once a week I coat everything with this foaming iodine. Really works great. I love it. I only do it once a week because I don't want to waste it. And the rest of the week I just rinse everything really well. And I let it sit for a while. Put in all the milk in all the milk for use buckets too. And then I run a rinse on the milk for use buckets. And then I rinse everything again. And under these units, there's always gets kind of gunky from the oil spilling or milk overflow or whatever. So I get a good soap down in there and then I scrub it. I had this cleaner that has a scrubber on it and I use that underneath those units, get them good and clean. So I'm gonna work away at that now. And oh yeah, I was gonna show you something. So they have this pen that has steel lead in it thing, and it's for cleaning out the bleed holes on the inflations. And you just stick this in. There's a little wee hole in there and you have to kind of find it, and then you jab that in there and it keeps the bleed holes open so the air can flow properly to the in there. There's another one. Do all four. I do them regularly. Oh, see if I can get a close-up of that. There. Jugs of soaps and stuff, and this is a new one. I let it get down a bit and then I'm going to dump the rest of this one into it because we have to rinse these out really well or they won't recycle them. So I gave you this handy dandy thing from Lely, free. I had to ask for it. I didn't think of it first. And it's for opening up these different kinds of containers. And then I just have a funnel to funnel it in. flush cycle on the milk freeze buckets. Really nice to have that. Gets all the lines totally cleaned out, and the bucket's thoroughly sanitized. This stuff here. It's what tells us if there's mastitis with a cow in each quarter too. So once a week I kind of do a manual clean on the hoof count because I find that that gets a bit behind. Before I do that, I go in and I scrape all the sides down. I don't know if we should be running it more often. It's supposed to recharge every 100 cows. I like to stand in here and just keep. So, it sometimes doesn't get it all cleaned out when it's recharged. Okay, and we'll turn it on. So we run it with Dawn dish soap, a mixture of Dawn dish soap. So 2 liters of Dawn dish soap to a big jug of water. One of those big jugs that I was emptying there. And that's every 6 days. And then once a week we have another solution that goes through that's called copper sulfate. And that's more of a disinfectant than the Dawn is. And it just really helps to keep their feet clean. And it seems to be working really well. The feet look really good. So, yeah. So you have too much Dawn dish soap in if there's too many bubbles. So maybe I still have a bit too much. Few cows that my husband asked me to get at lunchtime here. I'm gonna go find them. They're pretty happy they got new shavings this morning. Oh, okay. There's Feather. All right, girl. Let's go. Come on, you have to get up. Come on. Come on, Feather. Let's go. Come on. There we go. I know. Let's get having a nice nap. Let's go get milk. Then you can have a nap again. Big stretch. Oh, feels good, eh? Yeah. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. You're going the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Oh, you're so tame. There we go. Whew. There. There you go, Feather. You know what you have to do. That's it. Get in. Come on. Let's go. Oh, you're lazy today. Must be full of food. There we go. Nice new robot arm, nice new robot room, nice clean foot bath. All set. I'm gonna go and turn that back on to automatic before I forget. So thanks for watching my video. Still trying to get used to everything in the new barn. It's some days it goes really well, and other days it's just like, why did we ever do this? Having that the robot was down on that Sunday morning was really tough, and I think I spent 6 hours at the barn that morning. I missed church, and just phone calls and working on the robot and getting it running. I had it running for a while after it was called out at 5:15, and the guys were feeding and working the pack, and so I was just working away on the phone with the hotline, and they got us going. But then I made the mistake of milking a fresh heifer, and no, fresh cow, and they had to do a wash again. So it all had to do with the wash, and it ended up being the water flow wheel kind of was just totally wrecked. So it was breaking down from that. So they changed that out for us, and it's been fine since then. So they also came out this past week and did some more work on changing out parts and making sure everything's up to snuff before our warranty runs out. Thanks to John Maxwell from New York, who wrote me a letter. I really appreciate that, and I did answer him back, and so I hope he gets that. And I just appreciate everyone who watches my channel and subscribes, and I don't always know what I'm doing, but I just wanted to share my farm experience with you, and I hope I can keep going and it stays interesting. So yeah, here comes Juno doing its work. It's all done. He's just going back to base.